What's up, YouTube? Yep, I don't know. My brother had this weird obsession with going behind my back and messing with the girls I was dating intentionally all the time, every time. I, I don't know. It's funny because now he acts like I'm the problem. Yeah, I bet I am. I'm just saying how he acts. I don't really give a shit. Yeah, my one nephew, should have been my son, and that should have been my wife, but didn't work out like that. Yeah, I guess I'm old fashioned. I was born in the wrong time. Either that or the things I seen as I was coming up, I just decided to be a certain way, which was not like that. But apparently, that makes you supposedly all kinds of other things. And I've never changed that. I've never really looked at women as weaker because my experience with growing up with a girl like my sister uh, showed me that that was a bunch of bullshit. So, oh, she wasn't the only one. My mom, my aunts, yeah, they were tough chicks, man. I'm not gonna get into all that. All I'm saying is, I knew right off the bat that if you were human and you had a certain way about you, people shouldn't mess with you, no matter what your gender was. And nowadays, that's turned into all kinds of drama-filled crap, and it just means you're a living thing that can survive or make a way for themselves through life. Some can't. Some have a rough go at times. Some are better at it all the time, almost like they have a I don't know what. Yep, I still get all kinds of bullshit because I had a girl that spent over $125,000 in a year and had nowhere to show for it. I had plenty of things to show for it. I had a $35,000 wedding that was supposed to be going down that was paid for. I had a $5,000 weekend in the Poconos. That was going to be a surprise. That was non-refundable, by the way. I had a van that I had bought. I had all the fun and all the clothes and all the toys and all the TV and all the games and all the everything. Beds, furniture, everything. All that was me. Oh yeah, man. They got a. My son had a little toddler bed, and she went out one day and wanted him to have a single bed, and ended up with a full bed with uh, dinosaur. It looked like a dinosaur. I don't know where she found it, but I paid for it, and he loved it. He had a big room. He had plenty of room with it, and it was safe. He was never going to fall off of it. If he did, he was moving a lot. But anyway, yeah. And then we got Kirsten a 3-in-1 crib that was supposed to turn into a day bed, but apparently I put the brackets one place, she moved them and couldn't find them. So I had to buy her another day bed. I just laughed. I said, "This is why I leave them in the drawer where I put them." And she was like, "Whatever." Yeah, I don't know why the comprehension level wasn't there. Look, we need them. I put them here so they would be there when we were ready for them, and now they're gone. And now we don't have them. So we can't do that. Now we have to spend more money because that was put somewhere and lost. When I already put it somewhere and it was perfectly fine where it was. Yeah, she would do that. I would put stuff places. I'd even tell her, "Don't move this. When we need it, I'll know where it's at." Okay. Months to about a year later, next thing you know, we need it. I gotta look for it. It's not where I put it. uh, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just telling stories about my life. People said I should write a book or a movie, so I figured I'd do little shorts like this and explain some of it. This is about the dating part first. That's Zeus. He's been a barker here lately. He's normally quiet. He's just being vocal about everything here lately. That's my sister's son's dog, Zeus. Yeah. Not very good at storytelling and all that. I'm just talking, getting the feel for things. I'm just pretty nonchalant and just say it. I don't do it like an announcer or anything like that. Which I don't know. Maybe I should be learn to be more enthusiastic with what I do. I like being me. That's why I am the way I am. And I'm not used to talking this much. I only started doing this because of what happened to my kids, and everything was just nuts. Normally, things like this would go down different, but not in my county. Oh no. They pick and choose what they want to go down. Yep. If it doesn't make them look good, they cover it up. I already know that was the help of Brian and my stepdad's family. They manipulated them. Brian was the one that also threatened these kids. Pretty funny, none of them would dare to try anything like that while they were in my presence. But of course, I'm the one looked at as the bad one when I had nothing to do with it whatsoever. Only because I'm speaking the truth about it, and you have some big mouth women that don't like it. Tough shit. I don't give a fuck what you like. You can attack me, you can manipulate people to do it for you, you can drag my name through the mud. I'm not the person you're saying I am, and I didn't do the things that you're saying I did. And that goes for all of you. How come it always takes a team of liars to make an effect? And until these women can learn to give their word, follow their word, they're not as good as a real man. Now, you have males out there that they think are attractive, that talk sweet to them or tickle their ear. And in their mind, he's a man, but he does all this stuff. Well, guess what? All that stuff he's doing, is it fitting of a real man? No. So, guess what? He tricked you. Yeah, accept it. You were tricked. That's an F boy, and he doesn't know how to be a man. And you chose him. So, that's on you. Just that part. The fact that you chose him. If you stay with that type of person, that's up to you. Sometimes they change, sometimes they don't. Most of the time, they never do. But just realize when he starts doing things like that, you didn't find yourself a man. You found yourself an immature male. I don't give a shit what age he is, and he's doing that. Yeah, that's exactly what he is. Yeah, you know those immature, insecure males you talk about. You keep a lot of women try to say it's men and immature men. No, real men always act like a kid. That's why people have fun around them. That's not being immature. That's called living life. As long as your responsibilities are met, you follow certain lines, as in, you're not a liar, you don't defend liars, and you don't protect people that do things that are so fucking wrong. It's the same way for a woman. We call them a lady. And when I speak of the label woman or female, I'm talking about somebody that I don't know if she has showed the characteristics of a lady. So I refer to them as female or woman until then. Yep, it's the same thing as calling a man a real man. A woman ain't a real woman unless she's a lady. A man ain't a real man unless he is a gentleman. But remember, not all gentlemen are gentle. Yes, they're rough towards bad people. And people are tricky. So stop getting on yourself so hard every time you run into somebody that tricks you. They're teaching you. Yeah, it sucks. And yeah, you should have seen it coming. Just like me. There's a lot of shit I should have seen coming. But I trusted people I shouldn't have. And it taught me what I needed to know. Even though I knew it and still gave them a chance, it taught me I couldn't trust them. I think that's where the saying comes, screw me once, shame on you, screw me twice, shame on me, because I knew it. I should have left it alone then, but of course we gave it another try. And I think that's because we're creatures of habit, and we know if we keep trying stuff, you know, with tasks and stuff, we eventually get it. So I think we try to apply that to people, but people are different. And people can change at any moment, anytime. Doesn't matter if they stayed the same for 40 years, they could change in a split second and start doing things that they never did before. It could be 60, it could be 20, it could be 10, it could be every year, it could be every 6 months, it can be every month, it can be every day. That's why a lot of people are so unpredictable. There's a lot of women that will say predictability is boring. No, it's not, because that's what you're bitching for, predictability. You want to know that your man's not going to cheat? Yeah, that's predictable. He wants to know the same about you. It's that simple. Predictability to an extent, but still exciting. That's easy to accomplish. It's not that hard.